Well, hey everybody! I'm doing a demonstration for Comic Template Mastery. So when you sign in, you log in, and then now here's Comic Template Mastery, and it's a software. So it's not something you download, it's a software. And you go and you can actually create comic templates. And comic templates are for comic book artists because it's just like a lot of pain and frustration to have to make your own panels. You have to get out a ruler. You have to be perfect, and it can just take a long time. So people rather just have like a template they can use for their comics. And so each panel they would draw in their comic. So here's the instructions. Like it has some interesting, instructional videos. Like it talks about the comic pages, like the comic pages market. There's lots of people selling comic book pages, and it looks like they're getting like a lot of reviews and sales. And then there's a video about how to use the software. Like you can create your own layouts and stuff, or you can use predefined layouts. And then here's about publishing a book. Like it talks about how to publish a book on Amazon KDP and how to arrange the pages as you want, and getting the cover dimensions and planning the cover. And it talks about how to find cover graphics, and then how to create the cover of the book. Then it talks about how to publish the book on Amazon. And so here's the software. There's all these predefined layouts. So what you do is just pick which layout you want. Like I want 3 of those, and then maybe 3 of this. And there's just all these different layouts for comic book artists. And these layouts also help the comic book artists, with their comic, because they can see what story they want to tell with their pictures, just the way the layout is. They can just pick which layout they want to use for each comic book, and they could just print it out if it's a printable, or just use the book, and draw on the book their comic. So there's all these nice layouts for comic book artists, and then you go, and as soon as you click go, you get like a PDF of all the comic templates you chose. See, these are all the comic book templates I picked. And it's like an instant printable. Then you can make a cover for this printable and sell it, or you can, publish it on Amazon. And it has 0.5 margins. That way you won't get in trouble, because Amazon will reject you if your margins are not big enough, or if you're doing a bleed, you have to do a bleed. But this is like size for 0.5 margins, so that's good. So you won't get rejected. So this is the layout. So the book is just filled with these layouts, and I recommend doing a layout and have like a blank page behind it. So each page you alternate, every other page. Then you can convert the PDF to PowerPoint, and this is in Acrobat, and it's converting it. Then we could edit it in PowerPoint. And we can create a book cover in PowerPoint too. So here's the download, and we can open it up now. So now here's my book, and I have a book of pages, see? Then you could just design the cover using Ken's instructions, and you save this book as a PDF when you're done with the cover. You can even put if you can put a white page. So what you do is go to New Slide. So every other page is white. That way it prevents bleed, because what if they're going to be using paints for their book, and that what they can do is cut out the layouts from the book, and then that way there won't be anything on the back. So I recommend putting a blank page between all of the pages. That way when the book's laid out, like this page is white behind it and this is white behind it, like that. So I recommend putting a white page behind each layout. So you just keep going. until there was a white page behind each comic book layout. So then when you're finished, with your book, you just export it as a PDF again. You gotta make your cover too, so you would export it as a PDF again in PowerPoint. So you just go export and then PDF, and then it would build the PDF. So now the PDF's finished, and you could upload it to Amazon. So it's a really interesting software, I think, because these comic book templates are really popular in the niche or niche. It's not saturated at all. Like, not many people are even doing this niche. So it's like a really good idea to get started. It's just people aren't really doing it. So let's see if there's like any questions. It looks like there's no questions yet, but if you have any questions, just let me know. Let's look what else you get. So there's these bubbles. And you can, it talks about how to create bubbles in Canva. So these are like an overview of the bubbles, and then you can find the bubbles online. And this is like the 3D text. It talks about how to make 3D text in Canva. Then how to work with lines in Canva, and then finding fonts for your book, and then uploading a font into Canva, like how to upload your own font. Then it talks about trapezoids, and you can actually build your own trapezoid. So actually, makes it for you, or you can, it just gives you a way to make your own pages too. You can just make your own designs. And if you are a comic book artist, then this will be invaluable software for you to make your own books. Because, like I said, you have to get like a ruler, and like think about your layouts yourself, and it can just take a lot of time and frustration. So it's just more helpful to have these templates already done. So these are also some extras. You get, PowerPoint comic templates. Let's see what those are. So it's these comic templates, and then background bubbles, and speech bubbles, and halftones. So there you get all these. It's like you get like a PowerPoint full of templates, of all the templates. Oh, sorry about that. And you get like background bubbles. So these are all the bubbles you get. You can use these on your cover too. Then there's like these speech bubbles. See, these are all the speech bubbles. Like, those are all the speech bubbles that you get. And then the halftones. So these are all the tones you can make. You can use them to make a cover. And you can make a cover, and these are like speed lines too for the books, or you can include them, in your book as well. And you can use them for the cover and use the speech bubble. So those are some extras. Then there's a bonus. In the bonus, you get 100 extra comic book page layouts in PDF format. So you get all these layouts. Let's see what those are. So I believe that this might be the upsell. I'm not sure. Yes, you get all these extra layouts, like extra layouts, 100 of them. And this is an example of one of the bubbles being used, one of the things being used in the layout. Yeah, I just thought this was pretty interesting. I've been playing with it, and because I used to make comics, like I draw, and I've made comics before myself. And I remember having to make my own, templates, and it was really hard. And, comic book stores even sell templates, and they charge like $20 or more. Like, they sell a pack of, comic book templates. And it's not even as nice as the one Ken has made for you. Like, they aren't even nice, because a lot of them are just repetitive. Like, they aren't all this. There's like so many different designs. Because they actually sell templates at the comic book store in like packs, and it costs quite a bit. So you can imagine having to go through and spending $20 each time you want a pack. But with this, especially if you make a printable, you can just print it out as much as you want. So that way you save like $20 for a pack of layout. So it's really good for artists too. Like making these books for artists, like comic book artists. Yeah, so I just thought it was pretty interesting software. And again, this runs in my browser. I don't have to download it. It's already in my browser. So you just log in and you have access to all this content. And it's like really awesome. There's even help if you get stuck. Then there's all this help, in case you're having problems. And then here's some, there's like an HTML book description generator. There's like a sales rank calculator. And there's a cover template. And there's some online services for merging PDF files. These are some images you can get, like image sites with public domain images. And these are some graphic tools like Canva, GIMP, convert PNG to JPEG, SVG to JPEG, SVG to PNG. So there's lots of good resources. And then here we got some more products you can get. And he has all his other products, and you could get it for 25% off. It's a discount, so you get discounts too, in case you feel like getting more of his products. And then we have like a FAQ. So it talks about, I can use the same cover as someone else's book. You could have a similar but not exact copy. And then it says what blank comic books are. And it just gives you more information in case you don't know what this is about. And then you can also sell the books on Amazon and also Gumroad and eBay and Etsy. And you can also give them as a lead magnet. Like one of your blog is for artists, so you can give like a lead magnet of these templates, so people will sign up to your email list, and you can start selling them other products. And what you could do is just offer a lead magnet of like 3 comic book templates. Then when they sign up, they're redirected to like a sales page, and the sales page has like 20 or 30 templates they can upgrade, just like when you go to like McDonald's. They say, do you want to upgrade to supersize? Like, do you want to supersize it? Like, that's selling an upgrade. So you're still getting fries. It's just you're getting more. And the same as this, you're getting printables, but you're just getting more of it. It's to upgrade. So a lot of people will upgrade for a little bit of money. I would say like $7, or you can charge $3 or $17, just whatever. Because I also do, upsells when people sign up to my email list. I actually, have a sales page to redirect to. So that's a good lead magnet idea. Okay, well, hope everyone has a great day. Goodbye!